can't say I would do because I'm not a girl, so I don't know.
What?
I was asking her that, would you prefer, what if they say you have 2 options as a lady to have a period once, like as usual, once every month, or
And that's once every month. 7 freaking days every month. 1 week every
Like
month.
7 days in a month.
or like I mean
1 week every month.
an event of that event once every month, or okay, like I said, it's maybe 7 days in a month, or 7 days in a year.
7 days in a year, please take it.
Well, I do. But here's the gamble. You know how I was saying that, you know how some months might be better than others. Some months might just be fine. Some months might be dying. Like she seems to be dying to a certain degree now. So for some people, they don't even die at all. It just happens. You get. What if that's part of the gamble?
For those 7 days.
In a year. So you never know. Maybe that 7 days in a year might just be fine.
Like how I never used to get this phase before.
Yeah.
Like, things
Or maybe you could be kind of thankful, or maybe you could just be dying in that 7 days in a year. But it's 7 days in a year. Which would you prefer?
7 days in a year.
I think I'll take that too.
I feel like every girl that goes through something that's even worse than the kind of pain I'm feeling right now would pick having that kind of pain just 7 days once in every year. Just go through it for 7 days.
So 7 days, I know that
instead of going through this hard pain 7 days every month.
Every month. I'm okay actually. Today has been interesting. I'm having a relatively good day. Nothing has really been big enough to kind of shake me. I woke up excited. Well, excited and a little nervous for recording our first live for YouTube. I was looking forward to it, especially because I've been thinking about how it sets up and just things pertaining to it. Just how you know what I'm saying. Especially not even wanting to bother you guys with any part of it. So I've been.
You still made it correct.
What did you saying? Well, you're saying how she is. You said, man, today has been too much. I had to take a personal day off work because my heart was so heavy. Yeah. Feel you.
Today has
with all the shit that's going on. Man.
Yeah. Today has been a lot. I feel like yesterday's stroke today has been, I don't know, I don't even know how to gather. I have too many emotions. I feel a certain way about this thing, I feel a certain way about that thing, I feel a certain way about this one right here, and I don't know how to, put everything together into words and really say how I feel, because I don't want to. It's okay if I'm honestly, I feel like it's okay if I'm saying too much or if I'm doing too much, because nobody really knows, and only me, myself, and I understand why I may be feeling a certain way about these comments or about the things I'm seeing online, why they're, and how they're going on, because I also had experiences.
She carried someone else.
Because I've also had experiences and I know how I felt, and for someone to have had the same experience, and
you're saying regarding
I'm talking about the rape and all of that, and to not even survive, and not even for them to defile her like that, they also tried to kill her. It's just a lot.
They killed her eventually.
She died eventually.
Yeah, but they killed her.
Yeah, that was that was the point.
It's sad.
It's really sad.
I feel like all of this is just telling them. That's what I was saying. That's what I was saying it before. I've said it before. I've said it countless times. I've probably said it last week so many times. It just evidence that man at his core is evil. It just because you all pertains to what avenue they display it, what belief backs it up, or and it just shows that they don't really need to have a belief. It's just evil, inherent evil. Why would somebody just see a person and say, I want to rape her and kill her, and you have 10 other men with you thinking in the same way?
Yeah, and that's the case of this 12 years.
It just doesn't make sense.
11.
And then the other lady that was raped in church. And then I'm just like, and then you see, it's almost like it's not even about the people that are performing the act. It's also the people that have had. It's telling that there are people that you live with, that you have conversations with, that are useless. I want to say that it's bad in their brain. They're just useless. How can somebody open your mouth and say that? But why is she reading in church? Doesn't make sense.
This person that said that to me, you're a rapist.
And it's funny because I actually replied to that guy that sent me that message on Instagram today, because he's someone that comments on like all my pictures or YouTube videos. So I really wanted to hear him out, because I didn't want to just excuse his comment as by a supporter, only for you to come and tell him that rubbish that he told me. Talking about, she might also have won something that gifted.
That's what she
and to see that certain people's opinions on issues is even more scary. Like, dang, this is how you think, because it makes me nervous, because you never know who and how people think, or who is who. To be honest, you never really know who is who. You don't even know who to be. You don't even know who to be comfortable with. You don't know who to trust. Speaking of, you don't know who to be comfortable with, you don't know who to trust. Actually, don't trust anybody. Don't be comfortable with anybody. I'm saying this because I have also been abused and I have been molested by men of God. Men of God. A minister and a pastor. And these people didn't really get their way, but you know when somebody's trying to get at something, touching you, touching your face. One time, this one was even back in Nigeria, the way I ran for my life that day. So I had to babysit his younger daughter for him. And then when I took the baby back, he was, okay, alright, come and sit down now. And then he locks the door. Locked the door for what? Only to come and sit down, and he was like, so tell me now, do you have a boyfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? I was so... When I tell you I was shaking, the way I stood up and I was like, it's funny now because I was scared to death that day. And he said, do you have a boyfriend? And then I stood up out there, I have to go somewhere with my mom. I know I don't have a boyfriend, so please can you open the door for me, sir? That was a minister of God. So you never really know who to trust. Don't even bother trusting anybody.
So, because I'm also even seeing guys, I was saying this, it's still recording. I was saying this before, I had to check on our camera. But it's funny because I'm also seeing guys that aren't against what's happening, aren't against that people shouldn't be raped, aren't against blah blah blah. But they're saying things like, they're offended by ladies that are coming for men. You know people are saying that if all men that men should not have to be
men now.
But and I say not all men. And they're getting angry. You get, and I see it, and I'm just like, and it's very funny because I liken it to another situation that's happening right now with racism and how some
people insist
white people are like
all lies.
You get what I'm saying? I understand, and I'm sure even the same ladies that are mention that blah blah blah, the same ladies probably still love their brother, probably still love their male cousins, probably still love their male friend, probably still love their father. You get, but it's almost like it's a generalization that needs to be made for a point to be put across. Plus, it's anger at the end of the day. It's because I'm in a group chat with Gibbs and one of my friends, and they're talking about it, and I felt like, really no offense, and then she went off, and then I really, I'm like, no offense, they can understand.